It's the biggest vaccination programme this country has ever seen. The Covid vaccine has now been offered to everyone over 18, with 88% of adults having had their first dose. But now, those being offered the jab are about to get younger.
Today we have an opportunity to go further, to take a further step, because our independent committee of experts, the Joint Committee on Vaccinations and Immunisations, has given a firm recommendation to the government that we should extend our offer of vaccinations to all 16 and 17-year-olds.
The vaccine is currently offered to children over the age of 12 if their health leaves them more vulnerable to Covid or if they live with someone who is immunosuppressed. Across England, more than 200,000 under-18s have so far received a first dose. The vaccine will now be offered to all 16 and 17-year-olds, meaning 1.4 million more teenagers will now be eligible for the jab.
It's just a little bit of peace of mind.
These young workers at Rudding Park Hotel in Harrogate seem keen.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to get the vaccine and the jab because it just makes a lot of sense to me to get it, to protect everyone around me, to help free things up, to go to school, just wider opportunities and just to actually have fun once again after Covid.
I feel like I want to get it as soon as possible because I turn 18 pretty soon, so I want to go out and do what I want to do when I'm 18 instead of having to hold back, wait for the vaccine.
It's okay if people don't want to get it, I think. I think it's still down to a personal opinion. There's always, people can say that there's no, negatives to it, but I think people always have a personal opinion which they're completely entitled to.
The US now recommends all over 12s are vaccinated, as do some European countries. But with children much less likely to be severely affected by Covid, experts must make sure the benefits of the jab outweigh any potential risks.
There are obviously side effects, potential side effects, and quite rare side effects from vaccination in younger people, but also there is the risk of infection itself, which is usually mild or asymptomatic, but it can be worse. But a proportion of children who get infected will go on to have more debilitating illness. So again, it's this fine balance.
Latest figures show the highest rates of Covid are now in young people under the age of 24. The government will be hoping that by vaccinating more teenagers now, they can prevent disruption to education in the autumn.
Well, Layla is with me now. And Layla, a couple of questions raised by this decision. When will the vaccinations start and will children need parental consent?
Well, government advisors say they want to do this as fast as possible. Today, the Deputy Chief Medical Officer, Jonathan Van Tam, said there was no time to waste. He said it won't be tomorrow, but ideally in the next few weeks. And he said there was plentiful supply of the Pfizer vaccine in order to carry this out. Now, in terms of parental consent, it looks like that won't be needed because in the UK, over 16s are able to consent themselves without parents' permission. And as you saw in my report, many 16 and 17-year-olds are keen to get the vaccine, and very soon it looks like they'll be able to do just that.
OK, Layla, thanks for the update.